How's it going? And a Kirby in the Forgotten Land demo just came out, which I had no idea was coming, and it's just made me so happy. So I've played through all of the levels that you can do so far in this demo, and I had a really great time, and I'll share some of my thoughts with you and what you can actually see in this demo. So just a warning, this will spoil the first few levels of the game, so if you don't want to see anything about the game, make sure to click off now. You can go watch another video if you'd like. Also, if you're new here and enjoy Nintendo content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I'm posting daily videos, and I'll keep you up to date on the new Nintendo news coming out. Anyway, let's get into the video. But yeah, I had no idea this demo was coming out, so I was pleasantly surprised when I saw people were playing this, so I just got it as soon as I could, and it was really fun playing through the first few levels. We get to try out some of the abilities and even the Mouthful Mode, which I enjoyed so much. There was even a couple boss fights in the demo. So we start off by the beach and get to do the first few levels of the game. These are all set in like the grassy area, and some of the abilities we get to use are the bombs and the sword power-up, as well as a boomerang one, which I thought was great. And then later on when we get to the shopping centre, you can also use an ice power-up, which I tried out for a bit. My favourite ones were probably the boomerang and the bombs, because I like having a ranged weapon to use. And what I really liked about this game was the collectibles you can do and the little challenges there are in each level to 100% complete them, as it means there's lots of replayability in the game. So in one of the levels, an extra side quest was to collect 5 red tulips, which I managed to do, and you also have to collect Waddle Dees in the level. So there's some captured Waddle Dees, and you can find them in secret places if you explore more. And so yeah, it's really nice to see that they reward you for exploring a bit more. Okay, now I'll talk about like the thing people are really excited for, and that is the Mouthful Mode. And in this one we get to try out a few of the Mouthful Mode features, and the first one is the car, which was going crazy on the internet. I've seen so many memes about Kirby becoming a car, and you can finally do it now if you get the demo. This transformation felt really good. There's a boost on it so you can go quicker, and this allows you to smash through objects and even cracks in the wall, so you can actually use it to get to different places and break things out of your way, and you have to use it to knock over a bridge to get to a higher point in the level. I'm so glad that they let us play around with this power up for a bit. And then later on we also get to use the cone transformation, where you just turn into a traffic cone, which I think is a really creative idea from Nintendo, and I love this one because it allows you to smash holes in the ground. You can use this to break pipes, and water actually came splashing out of this one, allowing me to get up to the top of this bit to get a few more collectibles. And there's even cracks in the ground where you can break them with the cone, which can be used to find secrets and also even dodge enemy attacks later in the level. And there's even a monster you encounter where the only way you can kill it is by smashing the bricks on its back to expose it and then just squishing it into the floor. So there's a lot you can do with this cone power up as well. And then we also get to turn into a vending machine, which I think is just so random, and the cone also was quite weird. But yeah, with this you have a certain amount of cans and you can shoot them at enemies or objects to break them, and you can collect more cans as you kill more enemies or like find them on the floor. Eventually you will get to 0 if you keep spam shooting, but it seems like that would take a long time. But in my opinion, the Mouthful Mode is a really good idea. It allows for so many creative platforming puzzles in each level, and yeah, that's just the best part of Kirby in my opinion, being able to change the gameplay up with different transformations. And I had a lot of fun trying out these new features. Now my other favourite part of this demo is that we get to try out some new boss fights, and there are actually 2 in this. One of them was like a big main boss fight, and the other was kind of like a mini boss. So the first one we encounter is like a mini boss battle, and their name's Wild Edge, and you can fight this using your transformation, but I found it easier to drop the power up and pick up the stars that the enemy spawns in, which you can then shoot back at them, and it does a lot more damage it seems. The boss battle isn't hard, but it is really fun, and I just really like the way that this new Kirby game can feel quite easy but still fun at the same time. It's not like a boring type of easy. And so after this boss fight you get to go to my favourite location in the demo, and that was the shopping centre. I really like how overgrown it looks, and in game it's a really stunning place to look at, and this is where you'll encounter the big actual final boss in this world. So yeah, if you go up the escalators you find a place where you can collect one of 3 power-ups. I chose the ice one, but they also have the sword and the bombs, and then you'll encounter the boss at the window because you can steal his bananas and he gets very angry at you, and his name is Strong Armed Beast Gorimondo. And yeah, this is harder than a Dark Souls boss fight, as I'm sure you can tell by this gameplay, but eventually yeah, you can kill the boss, and that is the final ending to this demo, which is a really nice way to end it off. I definitely felt really accomplished after doing this, and after you complete the whole demo you get a reward. They actually give you a code which is Clear Demo, where you can use it in your next playthrough to get bonus items or something. It doesn't actually say what it gives you, but if you enter it when you get the full game you'll get a prize, which I think is a really nice way to reward you for playing their demo. And you can also get a second code, which I actually managed to get, which is when you get all of the collectibles in the levels, and they give you another code called New Adventure, so I'm guessing you'll get extra rewards from that. So yeah, what a kind way to end off the demo for us. That was really cool of Nintendo. And another thing to mention is the capsules you can find in the level, which gives you these weird figures. There's a Kirby one and then a couple of others characters that you can get in the demo, and it kind of just shows off that feature of the game. But there'll be a lot more in the full release, which is coming this month, and I'm super excited for it. It's almost only 20 days until it releases. Wow, the time has actually come quite quickly. I've been really excited about this game since we got the first trailer. I can't believe we've never had a full 3D Kirby game so far. This one's going to be so memorable. But yeah, I hope you found this really interesting, because I actually had so much fun playing through this. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing if you like this sort of Nintendo video. I do a lot more, so if you want to, you can go check some of those out after this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.